Today we're in Florida and we're at Dezerland. This is a giant old mall that a billionaire turned into his man cave with cars and all sorts of things inside. We're gonna go take a look around. Dezerland is Florida's largest indoor attraction. There's free entrance and parking, and it's over 800,000 square feet of fun. This is located right on International Drive in Orlando. And if it's raining or too hot, when you're in Florida, this is a great option. There are so many things to do, from ice skating, pinball, mini golf, arcade, axe throwing, go-karting, bowling. There is so much to choose from here. Each attraction has its own separate price. It even has a movie theater. What we came to see was the world's largest private automobile collection collected by Michael Dezer, and it's valued at over $200 million. Before you even set foot inside the museum, there are several vehicles sitting outside as a teaser to get you inside the museum. Just as you step inside the museum, there's quite a showstopper, and that is the longest car in the world that's been restored, and it's here at Dezerland. It's a super limo over 100 feet long, and it's got 26 wheels and can seat up to 75 people. It has a putting green, a jacuzzi, and even a helicopter pad. For the person who has everything. That is one long car. And of course, I had to sit on the throne. The Auto Museum is divided up into 22 different sections. It is unbelievable the amount of vehicles that are in this museum. I love the little antique boat barber chair for the child. That was so cute. This guy collected everything from outboard motors to model ships. It was unbelievable the amount in his collection. Some of these cars of the stars were pretty amazing, from the Grinch car to Green Hornet. Who doesn't remember those movies? I would venture to say everybody would recognize the Mystery Machine. And what about Dukes of Hazzard? Who could forget them? It was a Friday night event at our house with the General Lee, the Duke brothers, and Boss Hogg. Who could forget them? Michael Dezer is an Israeli-American real estate developer, car collector, and billionaire. These are some of his car collections from his native land of Israel. Dezer was born in a working-class family in Tel Aviv. He was the son of a bus driver. He also served in the Israeli Air Force. In 1962, he immigrated from Israel to the U.S., where he went to night school and worked in advertising. Then in 1970, he founded Dezer Properties and started investing in real estate in New York City. And he truly is a rags to riches story. As we move from one room to another, we move from country to country and see his unique collection. From Italy and Russia, we then make our way to England. And here we actually get to see vehicles that were once owned by the royal family. We saw an old Royal Mail truck, and we even spotted Charles and Diana. Then we came to my favorite section of the museum, and that is the Hollywood Cars of the Stars, where there were vehicles used in movies and TV shows. So nostalgic. So as we walked into our favorite section, the first thing that we saw is the DeLorean from Back to the Future, one of our favorite movies. My eyes didn't quite know where to look first. And then we saw this huge table in the middle of the room. You can actually have birthday parties and other gatherings here among these awesome cars. And of course, I had to get my picture with the DeLorean. You don't see those every day. The monkeys! Oh my gosh! The monkeys were my idols when I was a teenager. I loved them. And then we came to the A-Team. Wow, talk about memories. We watched them all the time. And there were so many nostalgic shows that we used to watch, and it brought up so many memories. Inspector Gadget, Grease, and another of our all-time favorites, the Ghostbusters. Who remembers the Munsters? Oh my goodness, it was like reliving my childhood all over again. This section of the museum was so enjoyable for us because it brought back so many incredible memories. And there's Kit, the talking car from David Hasselhoff, and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, another of our all-time favorites. And then we entered into the Great Gatsby era. From there, we went to the Chrysler Lounge. We have always loved Chrysler products, and these cars were absolutely beautiful. Again, you could rent this space for a party, which would be so incredible. These were made back when cars were made out of actual metal. When you had a collision in these cars, it's not like nowadays. It didn't total the car, and driving this car would be like driving a tank. And here we find the muscle cars, and they were so cool. This particular car was a little weird because it had skeletons as seats, which did not look comfortable at all, but maybe it was a thing, who knows? We loved this souped-up beetle. There is so much to see in this museum, it's almost overwhelming. Then we come to our son's favorite section, and that is the Bat Cave, where all the Batmobiles are located. Can you imagine owning your very own Batmobile? This was unbelievably amazing, and there you can even see the Bat Phone. Wow, if I was Michael Dezer, I'd want to drive this thing around. And Michael Dezer has not one, not two, but several Batmobiles to choose from in his Bat Cave. Yep, that was me singing with the Batman song. This section too brought back many memories for us. The hood ornaments and the details on these cars, they just don't make cars like this anymore. Check out this 55 Thunderbird. I love the color. And this guy loved antiques as well, because there was a little general store filled with antiques. Then we entered the military pavilion. There was so much to see. Check out the little pedal airplane. We've never seen another one like that. So cute. There's no way that we can show you everything in his museum because it's filled with everything that you can possibly think of. But in this video, we're hoping that we give you a good sampling of what this guy collects. And here are the Thunderbirds. Such beautiful vehicles, and I love some of the colors. And here we find some of America's classic cars. There was even a Donald Trump limo from 1989. And then we enter the area of the motorcycle collection. Every make, model, year you can think of, he has one. If you stuck with us this long in the video, we appreciate it, and we'd like if you would subscribe, give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate your support. Just to give you a little more information on Michael Dezer, he has many car collections. He has another one in Miami, Florida, in the Miami Auto Museum. He also has another museum of his cars in Las Vegas and Fort Lauderdale. This guy has quite an extensive collection. Then we came to his bicycle and Vespa collection. Wow, he literally had walls and walls of these all lined up. All colors, all sizes, everything you could think of. It was there. His Flintstone collection wasn't in the museum, it was in Dezerland, and anyone going into Dezerland can see these. He even had a Maserati, which was so cool to see. He had a car from the Harry Potter movie. He also had the vehicles from the I, Robot movie, and they were cool to see. There was various other vehicles sprinkled out throughout Dezerland that weren't actually in the museum. You could just walk around and see them. Join us next week as we take you through the James Bond Museum in Dezerland. If you'd like to see more of our videos, click the video that just popped up on your screen.